You mean like the land structure of the
Good afternoon, fellow environmentalists and mindset changers. We are in the elephant corridor along the Mosi Road. And when you look at the terrain, you notice the dryness you have. And the evidence is here that the elephants have been in the area. You can look at that, the broken branches, even some trees being fallen. Again, broken branches, even right here. Just notice how dry the whole place is. And the bushfires, of course, only make the situation worse. So the terrain is absolutely dry. So, as Mizu Eco Care, we've been in Livingston for the last 3 days. And we just thought we should share what our findings are. The first question we need to answer is there a crisis in Livingston? Is there a conflict between the people and the wildlife? The answer to that question is yes. There is a conflict between the people and the elephants. The second question is, are the residents of Livingston responsible for the bad behavior towards the elephant? Are they to blame for what's going on? That's a very complex question to answer, but we'll put it this way. It's hard to blame the people that are suffering the consequences of the original cause of the problem. So the issue is, what is causing this problem? What is causing this problem is the fact that the national park is small and the elephants are not able to get the space and food that they need. The terrain that you're looking at proves that. So the only place they can find the food, the mangoes specifically, is in town. The second reason why they're finding their way into the communities is because the corridor itself is being blocked by activities from the people that live here, by the fences that are coming up with the lodges, by the construction of hospitality infrastructure, like the hotel that's coming up right at the confluence of the Maramba and the Zambezi. If you're going to have such a huge structure taking over a place where elephants used to be, where exactly are the elephants supposed to go? Of course, the elephants will find themselves into the communities. So if we're going to start apportioning blame, we should start with the cause. So we have a responsibility to create boundaries between us, the human beings, and the wildlife. We need to respect the wildlife by making sure their corridor is clear and they can use it. They have used that corridor for thousands of years. We cannot expect them to suddenly start changing routes because we want to put structures there. We have a responsibility to also decide what type of tourism do we want. Do we want huge structures that take over habitats for the wildlife? Isn't it better to put those structures somewhere else so that this area is left for the elephants and tourists can be taken from wherever these five-star hotels will be and brought into this area that will remain for them? So the conflict is caused by things that we are doing. What is the solution to this problem? The first thing we need to realize is that it's not a DNPW problem, and no single NGO can claim custody of this problem. This problem requires a collection of organizations working together, both CSOs and government. No one organization and no one person will be able to solve this problem. Secondly, there is need to make the community that is right at the front line with the wildlife appreciate this wildlife. There is need for programs that help them benefit from this wildlife. Wherever you're managing natural resources in the world, if the locals do not feel part of the process of managing the resources, if the locals do not feel they are benefiting from those resources, they will not care about those resources. They'll actually be vengeful in their reaction. They will hate that resource just to get a point across. They want to feel part of the process. They want to have a stake in the process. That means, as stakeholders, we need to find a way of having community-based natural resource management boards. We know there are models that are working in Namibia. We know there are models that are also working right here in Zambia. Why don't we have such a model that involves the local community, helps them appreciate these natural resources, and also helps them benefit from these natural resources? It's the only way we'll be able to protect the elephants. If people only see the value of elephants when they are dead, then of course they'll want them dead. If we allow them to see the value of elephants when they are alive, the kind of money that can be generated from the tourism associated with the elephants, and they benefit from it, then of course they'll want the elephants to be alive as well. So this is a matter for all of us as Zambians to be involved about and have a role in finding a solution. This is not just a Livingston problem. This is not just a local problem. It's a Zambian problem. And we're not here to expose a problem so that we expose the nakedness of Zambia. We're not here to send out a bad message to the world about tourism in Zambia. We're here because we care about tourism. We're here because if we don't take care of the elephants, there will be no elephants for tourists to come and see. Anyone that's interested in tourism in Zambia must have a heart for the elephants and what's happening to them. We will not solve problems by keeping them as secrets. We will not solve problems by sweeping them under the carpet. We will solve problems by bringing them out into the public and finding solutions to them. That's how we roll as Zambians. And that's what we should also do. Thank you so much for being part of this tour of Livingston with Mizu Eco Care. Thanks for your support. See you on the other side.